When my father's will was read out loud, every word cut me like quiet glass. And when he gave everything to my brother, I did something no one expected. If you believe karma always finds its way back, subscribe to this channel. My name is Eleanor Wright. I am the younger child, the quiet one, the one who learned early how to stay still, how to listen, how to survive without being seen. We grew up in a small town in the north of England where streets were narrow and memories were long. Our house stood at the end of a quiet road with a tall oak tree in the front garden. My mom used to say the tree watched over us. After she died, I stopped believing that. My father, Thomas Wright, was once a warm man, or maybe he always loved in his own strict way. After Mum passed, something inside him closed, and when that happened, my older brother Daniel became everything to him. Daniel was loud, confident, always certain he deserved more. I was careful, soft, always afraid of taking up space. People said fathers and sons share a special bond, but they never talk about what happens to the daughter standing quietly in the corner, holding all the unspoken things. The will reading took place in a small lawyer's office. Gray walls, old carpet, the smell of paper and dust. Daniel sat beside me, arms crossed, already smiling. I sat straight, hands folded in my lap, heart calm in a strange way, because somewhere deep inside me, I already knew how this would end, and I also knew this was not the end of the story. After my mother died, I was 17. Daniel was 21. From that moment on, the house changed. My father stopped asking how my day was. He stopped noticing when I stayed up late studying. He stopped hearing me. Daniel moved back home after failing out of university. He said it was temporary. It never was. Father gave him Mum's old car. Father paid his debts. Father laughed at his jokes. When Daniel spoke, Father listened. When I spoke, Father sighed. I remember one evening clearly. I had cooked dinner. Emergency. When I arrived, Daniel was already there, pacing, angry, blaming nurses for waiting times. Father looked small in the bed, fragile, older than I remembered. When he saw me, his eyes softened. "Ellie," he whispered. That night, Daniel left early, said he had things to sort out. I stayed, Father cried quietly. "I didn't do right by you," he said. I held his hand. "It's okay," I said, even though something inside me broke. After that, everything became tense. Doctors talked in careful voices. Daniel argued with paperwork. Father grew silent. And then came the will reading. Daniel was confident. He had already moved into Father's house fully. I sat quietly. When the lawyer read it out, Father had left everything to Daniel. The house, the savings, everything. The room went quiet. Daniel smiled. I smiled too. And that was when the lawyer looked confused. "Miss Wright," he said, "your father left a letter." The letter was not about money. It was about regret. Father had written it during his final hospital stay when Daniel stopped visiting. The diagnosis came shortly after: advanced cancer. No cure. When Daniel heard, his confidence collapsed. Hospital rooms became places of fear. Machines beeped. Time slowed. Father cried openly now. He remembered moments he had ignored. He whispered apologies to the ceiling. Daniel stood outside the room one night and said, "This is because of how I treated you." Father nodded, tears falling. "I broke my family," he said, "and now I'm paying for it." The illness was brutal. Pain, weakness, fear. Father begged forgiveness. From me, from life. I sat by his bed holding his hand, even when it hurt to do so, because karma does not always come with anger. Sometimes it comes with reflection. One evening, Father asked me to lean closer. "I'm sorry," he said. "I see you now." Those words healed something inside me. Daniel broke down too. He cried, apologized, promised to change, and slowly, Father recovered, not fully, but enough. He rewrote the will, not because of anger, but because of truth. He learned, and so did we. "The last time we sat together as a family," Father said softly, "love should never be earned. And that is the truth I carry with me, because karma is not about revenge. It is about awakening, and sometimes the quietest smile holds the strongest lesson of all."